You've just finished a delicious meal, wiped up some sauce, or absorbed a small spill with a paper towel. Now you are standing over the trash can, wondering what to do with that food-soaked paper towel. Can it simply go into the bin with the rest of your household trash, or is there something else you should be considering for safe and proper disposal? Yes, it is generally safe to throw away food-soaked paper towels in your regular household trash. For the vast majority of common kitchen spills and food residues, a paper towel contaminated with these items does not pose a significant hazard that requires special disposal methods beyond your usual garbage collection. You can confidently toss them into your everyday waste bin without concern. The primary reason this is safe relates directly to the nature of the waste itself and how typical municipal waste management systems operate. Food-soaked paper towels are considered general household waste because the food residue is usually in relatively small, manageable quantities, and the paper towel material is inherently biodegradable. This means they can decompose naturally over time within a landfill environment. They do not typically contain hazardous chemicals, toxic substances, or materials that would prevent them from being safely disposed of with your regular garbage. This applies to a wide range of everyday items, such as grease from wiping plates, sauce spills, leftover crumbs, or even small amounts of cooking oil absorbed from a pan. When you are ready to dispose of these used towels, simply place them into a lined trash can. Using a trash can with a liner helps to keep your bin clean and makes emptying it much easier. It is also a good practice to ensure your trash can has a securely fitting lid, especially if the food waste is wet or has a strong odor. A lid effectively contains any unpleasant smells and acts as a deterrent for curious pets or pests, keeping your kitchen environment fresh and hygienic. If your paper towel has absorbed a particularly large amount of grease or oil, for example, after wiping out a frying pan, it is a thoughtful step to place it into a small plastic bag or wrap it tightly in another piece of dry paper before putting it into the main trash. This extra step helps significantly in preventing the grease from potentially leaking out of your trash bag and making a mess inside your larger outdoor bin or garbage truck. It is interesting to note that while composting seems like a natural fit for paper products and food, not all composting facilities or home composting systems readily accept greasy or heavily food-contaminated paper towels. The oils and fats can sometimes attract unwanted pests, like rodents or insects, to a compost pile, and they can also slow down the natural decomposition process, making the compost less efficient. While some commercial composting operations are equipped to handle these materials, it is always best practice to check with your local composting program's specific guidelines to ensure proper disposal. This distinction highlights the difference between general waste disposal and specialized composting practices, reminding us that different waste streams have different requirements. So, the next time you are cleaning up after a meal or tidying a kitchen spill, you can confidently toss those food-soaked paper towels into your regular trash bin. This simple act keeps your home tidy and contributes to efficient household waste management, making your daily cleaning routine a little easier and more straightforward, knowing you are disposing of them correctly and safely.